Okay, so I took the spinach after it was thawed and I squeezed out all the water because I want it to be really dry as possible. I squeezed it a few times and I turned it into like a couple balls, and then so it's completely dry. So then when I break it apart, they look like this, and then they're ready to be mixed with my spinach soup mix. So here's the spinach soup mix. I'm gonna put this in here. Just tear it open. Dump the entire bag. A tub of sour cream, and usually the regular Knudsen is my favorite. So I drained a lot of the water that was sitting on top. I drained that out, and it's like a whole tub of Knudsen. It's about 16 ounces, and I just put the whole thing in here. And I take maybe about a cupful of mayo. It actually adds a little bit of saltiness to it. So sometimes I start with a little bit less than a cupful, and then I can add more later. I can't take out, but I can always add more. So I don't put an entire cup, but this is about how much I put in. So next, all the ingredients are here, and all you have to do is mix. And you make sure to go all the way to the bottom and get all the spinach in there, and give it a good mix, and mix everything together. Okay, so once you mix everything together, you should have a really good consistent flow of the spinach as well as the mayo and the sour cream. And basically it could be any type of shredded cheese, and I just put the cheddar, and I put about a cup, and I blend that all in here as well. So once you mixed all the cheese in, it should also thicken your spinach dip a little bit more than the other dip. And you can just put this in a bowl and serve it cold, or you could put it in a glass bowl, and then you can actually bake it, and then it could be a hot spinach dip. Okay, so I thawed out, I left it out for a couple of hours to make sure it thaws out. Two of these. They were previously frozen, and then I left it out so it could thaw. Best to thaw in the refrigerator. Next, I'm gonna spread out a little bit of flour so the pastry does not stick. But not too much that it's gonna overpower the base of the flour. So I'll take like this. And they'll be in 3 pieces. Next, I'm going to grab a rolling pin. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little bit of flour on the rolling pin so it doesn't stick. So you could see like it's kind of like a square. I'm going to make it almost like a rectangle because I want to make fall out of these. So it stretches out. And then I kind of start from the middle. It expands outwards. So if you look at the two different sizes, you'll see that one is much smaller than this. We're going to spread that one out to be about this size too. So I'm going to try to make like 12 pieces out of here. It's not like an exact science, just about so. Next, I have this is cooking spray. I'm going to spray the pan evenly, really lightly over the space so that I can put the pastry puff inside, and then so they don't stick. So usually what I do is I kind of go each. I do each because I don't want it to get too much. I know it sprays out, but I don't like to so I just go in each of these. Okay. Next, I'm going to take each one of these and I'm just going to gently place them inside. Try not to put any tears. Doesn't have to be a particular shape as long as it's in, and just making a shape. And I try not to, you can overlap, but don't make it stick because it'll stick when you're baking it. Okay, so I'm going to put in the last two, just gently hold in the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so the spinach dip mix that we pre-made, it's the one that we put cheese inside. So I get about teaspoonful, not this much, and I just kind of drop it in with the fork, because the fork is easiest to make a ball and then drop. Okay, here's the last one. Okay, ready for egg wash. So the egg wash, it browns the pastry puff as well as it gives it a feel of egg souffle when we're done. So that's why we do this. You can be generous with the eggs. Preheat, and then after that I'm gonna bake for about 15 minutes at 370. Okay, I'm gonna preheat the oven at 400. Okay, so the temperature is ready. So put that in there. bake for about 15 minutes and see the color, and then we'll take it out. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes, so I'm just gonna check to see what it looks like. So it's pretty good. It's almost done, but I want it to be just a little bit more brown, so I'm gonna put it back in for another like 5 minutes or so. So make sure to monitor your oven when you bake yours. Okay. So now it's ready, and this is actually a really good color. I'm gonna take it out. And then some of the pieces are going to be stuck a little, so I'm just going to use a dull blade and then just kind of cut through each of them, so when you're ready to take them out,